It is that equilibrium that we're all searching for, that balance, the elusive balance that I do not believe in the idea of balance. It's always the bounce, getting back from highs and our lows. The yin and yang, it is the perfect illustration of how there is so much push and pull in the universe. There's so much push and pull. So when I am feeling amazing and beautiful, it's like, oh my gosh, my hair looks great and my kids are behaving. The next day, I am telling you, there's gonna be major fights, I'm gonna have a bad hair day, someone's going to scream at somebody, and it's never resting on your laurels, in my opinion, it's always doing the work before, understanding that there is no such thing as the easy road. That's why I think so many people become complacent with their lives. So many people become comfortable with the status quo. Oh, I'm going to work at Dunder Mifflin. I'm going to be selling paper for the rest of my life because guess what? I make $50,000 a year. It's comfortable. I have an average house. And then they don't forego their dreams because that high and low, that the journey that we are on as human beings, it's a scary place to be.
That's a really good point. Yeah, that's a real where especially I love the part where you said where people become complacent. When people become complacent, is there such a thing as too much of a good thing? Is there such a thing
Heck
as
yeah.
too much rest? Is there such a thing as too much taking it easy? Is there such a thing as drinking too much water, taking too much vitamin A, vitamin C?
Too many kids, too many dogs, too many like, you buy too many clothes, you become a hoarder. Absolutely. It's about the inner work. We all try to feel better by the exterior, like, buy another puppy or, get a different house or buy a new car. Does it really make you happy? It makes you happy for a second, but
Get
in the
another
long term,
boyfriend.
get
Why
another
one?
boyfriend.
Get 2.
You have 2 boyfriends or girlfriends at the same time, like, and I actually, that's a good point. You see these people that are, you know, married or dating, and you find out that they have 5 different profiles on different sites, and they're not happy with themselves.
By the way,
Yes,
you would not find me on that site. If you find my picture on that site, it's not me.
it's fake.
It's a fake.
I've never done online
Catfishing, they're
dating.
totally catfishing. You've never been on a dating site?
It was not in vogue, like 20 years ago. That's how wow.
Nothing wrong to anyone that has found their
No, I
partner
think it's a
on
way to go. I think
right.
that's the way to go now, for sure. That was
Especially if you're
Tinder,
too
Bumble.
busy.
We give energy, we receive energy, we die, we still have energy. Everything has energy. Even what I'm sitting on has energy or my microphone, everything has energy. But also when we become hoarders of our energy, there's something wrong there. How do we get to that place where we can receive it, we can deliver it, and we don't wither away?
Self and reflection, taking a journey within yourself. If you're withholding back, and you kind of know when you're withholding back, we don't want to get hurt. That limit that you place, that invisible line that you place on him and on yourself, is not a reflection of the other party whatsoever, because it's your foot that's in and it's your foot that's out, the other foot. Feel like there's a loss of control, and I don't mean that in a dramatic sense. I do mean there's a feeling of just of a slow erosion, like something is off. Like I just feel off and I don't necessarily know why, or maybe I have a couple of ideas of why, and the momentum has kind of carried me to where I'm here now, like, oh crap, I feel divided. I don't feel whole. And I just feel like things are a little too much on one side and the other side of the scale, feeling just imbalanced. And just that little, and it's not on a gigantic scale of feeling not in control.
I'm just putting my coach's hat, and there's a couple things that I heard, and I think just if you resonate with it, you who is listening and you who is interested in knowing more about yourself, I'm gonna ask Mika. I heard the word control a couple times, and what is it that you're trying to control?
With control, it's like when you're feeling out of control, it's almost like a sense of just not feeling secure, not feeling safe. And it could be like, maybe it could be like not feeling heard, maybe not feeling seen.
So I'm hearing, quite honestly, that you are out of alignment with who you are as a human being and your core purpose, who you are, what you're meant to be, and you're peeling yourself away from it because you are doing things that aren't in alignment with who truly you are.
Yes, the last few months I've been feeling like that. It's just been slow and it's just, and then
You
just
mean you're not
sorry.
meant to be a badass, sexy vegan baker
I am that, of
and
course,
podcaster?
and podcaster, of course. But it's just kind of like if for example, there's a few things, maybe it could be something as innocent as taking on a responsibility that doesn't belong to you,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and then not feeling like you have a choice,
Yeah.
and thinking that you're making an impact and that you're doing something good and
I know that.
sweet, and so when you do that, and in that sense, you're losing control because it's like what you said, you're not in alignment with your true core values, because alignment with your true core values is that when you're doing something, even if it's for someone else, you can really do some good into the world. This is Mika with the Obsessed podcast. Leave us a voicemail. We want to hear from you. Tell us what's on your mind, what's in your heart. Tell me something that you haven't been able to tell anyone and you're dying to share it with me. Want to hear from you.